What up, fellow Clashers? It's me, Gromit, here with another COC video. You guys, got some exciting news for you. I got an actual response in one of my videos saying, hey, why don't you guys cover how to raid? So I figured, why not show you guys how I raid here in Smash Base? Alright, this is my Town Hall 9 account. Now, my previous episodes, I have Town Hall 7 and Town Hall 8 doing Lavaloonion attack. Well, now I am doing Lavaloonion attack because Lavaloonion is the way to go. And I'm only going to show you 5 of these bad boys. I'm going to start from the bottom right here. So let's go ahead here, Lavaloonion. Now you don't need heroes for this, but heroes will actually allow you to get a higher percentage. But I send in huge lines of loons, and I'm going to haste them in there to be able to get those ADs as quick as I can. I have a huge amount still sitting in that core area right there. I'm going to rage them forward, and then I'm going to I see a huge Tesla farm pop up, so I haste him again, and I decide I'm going to go ahead and use the freeze. I probably should have reserved that freeze for like an AD, because that AD is going to really wreak havoc. But that Lava Hound actually comes up there, and it's going to be turned to pups here in a second, but hasting everything through, trying to get everything through this as quick as I can, hopefully to take care of that AD before it actually takes out too much. And as you can see here, I was able to get a huge chunk of this out, and I probably could have done a little bit better, but that's alright. I go ahead and send my minions. I reserve some minions because I want to actually do some funneling with these minions. So these minions are going to clear all these junk bases. I drop my heroes only to help with the funneling. That's all the reason why I drop them. By the way, I didn't need my heroes for this. I could have let the heroes be out and still be able to get as much loot as I did. The heroes just made it happen a lot faster. It's all they were for. And then once this is all clearing up and this last little bits of defenses are gone, I'm going to send in my minions to be able to get that dark, because that dark is delicious god goodness. I don't know what else I'm going to say for that, but yeah, it's what I need. I mean, I raid for the dark. I need that dark. I got to get my heroes up, you know. My heroes are low, and I need them to be really high. And so here you go, I'm smashing through this base, clambering through it, clamoring, destroying, just you name it, it's gone. I got as much as I can, and I'm going to let my heroes go to death in here. Usually you don't. You just kind of hit hard, hit in, pull out. And the idea is I want to get those cups, and I want to actually get the loot. And then the cups are most important, because eventually when you get up to the higher rankings and the higher levels, you're going to get huge amounts of loot bonus. So there you have it. Queen going in for the last final charge, hoping to get maybe a little more loot. And of course, got a big old cannon on her, so she doesn't last very long, and that's the end of that. So there you have it. 2 stars, 77%. I got about 370,000 in resources, and then 3,000 in dark. So I mean, that is just phenomenal way to start off the day with that raid there. So I continue on my raiding glory, going on to my next one here. This base right here, I actually go for a Town Hall 10. I send a huge amount of loons here. Look at the loot at this base. Oh my goodness, this is a whale. Now, I know there's no way I'm going to be able to get through all of that because of this it's Town Hall 10. You know, I have a hard time with Town Hall 10, but that's why I bring the freeze, so I can actually bring it in there, get as deep as I can. I'm going for this loot. I'm getting as much as I can. I got to get rid of that queen. That queen is actually causing a huge amount of problem right there. It's just defending that loot, and I can't have that. You know, I need to get in there, and I need to get in there hard and fast. So I got a huge amount of this loot. I didn't get like all of it. If I did, man, I would have had like 1 million in each resource. No problem with this if I was able to 3-star it. The other Inferno Tower did burn out, which is good. But again, I have a lot of base to go through. Now what I've done is I sent my king and queen over on this side. I didn't have any wall breakers. Usually what I do is I like to bring a couple wall breakers, and I would have been able to get that dark actually a lot more. But I decided that my best use was to help out these loons and get them as deep as I could. I don't know if that is actually the smartest thing to do, but I did get a lot of this loot, and because of that, I think overall it's pretty good. I know that those minions are working on that castle there, and what I think my biggest mistake was, I think I don't know if I actually on this one or it's another one where I actually bounce out and before I let the castle drop, and that would be a big mistake if I did. Because you got to finish it off. You got to finish off everything here. So as you can see there, my queen's just cleaning up there, getting that last little bit. It'd be really nice if I can get that rest of that dark, but that's it. This is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and speed through this so you can kind of see there. She's gonna come on through. I got less than 30 seconds. I use her ability just to get the remaining of what I got. She goes down, but that's it right there. That was all I was able to pull. But it doesn't matter. Look at this loot. My gosh, that's a huge amount of loot. And that was on a Town Hall 10. So Town Hall 9, devastating, taking out a Town Hall 10. Huge amount of resources, which is exactly what I want. Let's go for another one right here. Here comes a Town Hall 9. This one's full, maxed out, huge old whale. Send a huge line again. This time I am a lot smarter. Send those minions in the back. I do have my wall breakers for my heroes. Again, you don't need heroes to do this. You can actually do this without it. It's just you grab a whole lot more loot when you do. I decided to drop the free spell right on that queen because the queen was just destroying everything. And I was hoping those loons would actually kill her. But in the process, but they don't quite do it, but the minions do that were falling right behind, as you can see. And so now I got this huge amount of loons just flying through this base. I decided to send some loons in a haste on the back end there so I can try to get that other AD because I want as much of this base gone as possible because again, everything is just being devastated. I don't get all the ADs. If I did, it would be a whole lot better. But it doesn't matter. I got all the dark. I got the clan castle. I'm getting 54%. I'm really rocking it out here. I go ahead and send the king and queen on one side. I'm hoping to get more dark. That's the whole point of sending them on that side. I really want to get as much of these resources as possible before I have to bounce out. I nearly almost get them all, believe it or not. Just the only thing is this last little side over here is what's giving me the biggest problems. Because watch, I got the full king and queen coming through here now. If I had these guys as maxed out king and queen, I'd be able to wreck the rest of this base on their own, just the way they are. But unfortunately, I don't, and that's why I need to get that dark up there, and I need to get it fast, because that's going to help me out. I did wall break on the side here to open up that compartment so I can get that king in there, because I need him to be able to take out these defenses as quick as possible in order to stay alive as long as possible. But unfortunately, here's where it comes to its final finale. The king eats the dust. It's all up to my queen now. She's got all these defenses on her. I'm hoping I can at least get that dark. I'm going to save her ability as long as I can, and I couldn't hold it any longer, and that allowed me to get a little more dark, but unfortunately, with so many defenses hovering around her, she has no hope, and she's gone. But it doesn't matter. 84%, 13 cups, huge amount of loot. I did rock that. I totally rocked that. That is exactly what you need to do. So let's go ahead and do another one. All right, here's another whale. Nice huge whales I've been finding, so this is a great opportunity for me to go. And so here you go, send two huge lines in. Gonna haste them through this one. This is a Town Hall level 10, so I don't think I can get as much as I wanted to on this one because of the high level. And in fact, my loons are just going down fast, and this is actually pretty spooky. So I haste them in, I rage them in, I throw a free spell in, and then that's it. All I got is what I could do to clear up this front side. Now with the Town Hall 10, you do need your heroes on this one. There's just no way you're going to be able to make it through a base like this and still come out with not using your heroes. Now Town Hall 9s, I can probably fly through that without even any heroes and not have to worry about it. But Town Hall 10s, that's a whole nother story. So I wall breaker on down here at the bottom because I want to be able to try to get into there and get that Town Hall. And so my king comes in, my queen comes in, but there's only one problem. That queen right there, and then the Inferno Tower. That is actually going to cause big problems for me. But I still am going to try. I'm still trying to get as far in as I can. Still seeing if I can get in there. I cannot make it to that to the Town Hall, unfortunately. So I lose out on that. My queen is gone. That is it. I did clear up a huge area, but yeah, there's just no way. 61%, not bad. Huge amount of loot. Definitely got the dark. That's okay. Again, Town Hall 9 going against a Town Hall 10. That is tough. That's like fighting an uphill battle. But you know what? Gotta move on, gotta keep going, gotta grab that loot. Here's my last one for you guys today. Check this out. This base right here, perfect planning. I come across this whole one side. I notice that the ADs look like they're down, so I go ahead and send them all in. Now, I decided to rage up here in the corner because I wanted to clear up that top area before anything else, so I keep this line flowing. Once I get everything in there, I throw a freeze in the center. There's a queen right in there, but I'm hoping that my loons can actually take her out along the way, but they don't, unfortunately. But I followed up with minions just at the perfect time, so while the queen is distracted, the minions take her out, and all my loons coming in. I set up even backup loons coming up this backside to be able to deal with those air sweepers, so that way my loons can actually keep on funneling through and in, and there's only a few more defenses left. And I mean, look at this. With this one here, I didn't even need to really use my heroes at all. In fact, my king is out and down, and so I just bring my queen to help with the cleanup. If you notice, I could have just left things as they were. This is a perfect prime example where I didn't need my heroes. My queen, again, only used to help clean up. So here you go, buddy. This is it right here, showing you that you don't need heroes for Town Hall level 9, 7, 8, and 10. But they do help with the cleanup. So again, perfect example. Done. 3-star glory on that one. 27 cups, which is a huge amount of loot in this as well. I'm told up in a huge rankings. This is going to allow me to get up into the higher rankings for sure, and then my loot bonuses are only going to get even more. So I'm definitely going to be sticking to this for a while to get my heroes up. So there you have it. If you guys like this video, definitely smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that subscribe button. We need you to be a member. I have a schedule now of releasing content, so check out our schedule. See what's going to be released and when it's going to be released. And definitely visit our sponsor, Amazon.com. Make all your purchases through us, through Amazon.com. Our link down below. Guys, that only helps support us. So, as always, smash base!